According to FNB, Black Friday sales increased this year compared to last year. FNB says consumer spending rose by 19% year on year, with transactions worth over 2 billion rand. Is this a sign that our economy could be heading in the right direction? To find out more, we're joined by Ashley Saffy. She's FNB's Card Business Development Head. Ashley, are you surprised at the increase, given that a lot of people were saying before Black Friday that consumers have less disposable income, things are normalizing, more money going back to things like transport and fuel, etc. Was this a surprise?
Not. I think we've seen a really good increase throughout the year and really good spend recovery from the pandemic spend. So I think we expected roughly about a 15 to 20% increase.
Where did we see this increase in terms of retailers? Which retailers saw the most increase? And what was the spending like online versus people virtually going to malls and spending money?
So we've definitely seen a large migration of spend move to online spending. So our online spend moved up by 20% year on year. And a lot of that has been virtual card spend, and we've already seen a good adoption of digital payments this year. In terms of retailers, our grocery retailers did exceptionally well this year, and we saw an 18% increase in groceries. We also saw a really large increase in entertainment as well as clothing shopping.
Black Friday is a fairly recent phenomenon in South Africa. Does this mean that we've well and truly embraced it, or is the novelty starting to wear off a little bit?
I would definitely say it is a bit of a novelty. What we have noticed in South Africa is that it's no longer just one day of spend. So, for example, Black Friday this year was significantly higher than what it was last year. However, though, it is not as high as it was in 2019. That being said, we have seen an increase in spend throughout the entire November. So I think a lot of retailers have really tried to make it more of a special spread out throughout the whole month instead of necessarily just on one day. And I think Black Friday provides a great opportunity for customers to get deals and to get things they've really been saving throughout the year.
Ashley, Payfar say they saw a 30% jump in value, but there was a smaller basket value. Explain what that means.
So I think they were saying that basically they saw more customers transact, the number of transactors, but the actual transaction value amount decreased year on year. So instead of necessarily buying a basket of checking out of 500 Rand, they checked out at, say, their average customer at 400 Rand, for example. So I think they just had more customers doing that to increase the overall value. However, the purchase size per transaction decreased.
Ashley, you are the head of FNB's Card Business Development. So are you physically looking at what people are swiping? Did you see if there was any unusual or big numbers of swipes on Black Friday?
Yes, so my team monitors the spend of customers, and we definitely do look out for any unusual transactions, any large transactions, and we're still continuing to monitor that through to Tech Tuesday.
All right, Ashley, thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it. That was Ashley Saffy, FNB's Card Business Development Head.